Okay, so here's an example showing an equation. It has some diatomics, and we're going to decide what the half reactions are and try and balance. Okay, so what I did first is I wrote all the oxidation numbers. So this zinc has 0 because it's by itself. Hydrogen always has 1. Chlorine always has -2. Here's an ion, so its oxidation number is its charge. H2 diatomic, 0. That's one of the rules. And chlorine is an ion, so it has a -1. So from here I can tell that zinc has lost electrons, hydrogen has added. So what I did is I first of all looked at the zinc reaction. I went from zinc to a zinc ion. I went from 0 to +2, so I lost 2 electrons. Okay, now I took everything else, HCl, H2, and Cl. I needed to include more than just hydrogen because HCl is together, so I had to include those chlorines as well. Before I go about and determine how many electrons I gained, I need to balance this equation for atoms. Here I have 2 H's, here I only have 1. So I'm going to balance by putting a 2 in front. Okay, now I have 2 chlorines, so I'm going to have to put it here. So now we need to look at the number of electrons that are involved. I have 2 H's, each with a charge of +1. So a total charge of +2, and I went to 0 here. So I gained 2 electrons. Okay. Now I have lost the same number of electrons as I have gained. That's really important for these reactions. So finally what I have to do is I have to add these 2 reactions together. And I actually had done that previously here. I'm just going to bring up my work. Okay. When I add them together, I want you to notice that my electrons cancel out, 2 electrons on both sides. I have 2 HCl, zinc, zinc +2, H2, 2 Cl. So what I do is I put all the reactants on the left side and all of the products on the right side. So hopefully that's an example to kind of illustrate half reactions.